Just do it.
EA Sports.
Thank you. You really saved me. I gotta go.
That was a final performance. So, is it a boy or step in?
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title
Welcome to the
is
SEC
on the
championship.
line.
We're going
All the
to
legendary players, the epic
games.
moments who have made their
Gorgeous.
mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well.
Number
So
six.
the stakes have never been higher.
Hold on,
The
going up
kickoff team
against
is out
the
there, and
Georgia.
here we go. A
Hey.
conference championship
I
on the line right now.
Favorite back to receive.
And the returner decides to signal fair
How
catch.
you State get the ball
Bulldogs
first.
offense comes on the field
And
first
after
today.
a tragic
We'll see if this
loss 2
quarterback can
weeks
get off to a
against
great
Ole
start.
Miss,
Kirk so
I
much
believe.
for this
I
offense
wonder
and this
if
whole
Jordan's
team
going to
really
pick up on
orbits around him.
Yes, sir.
the
The
way
de
that
facto
Ole Miss played
Mr.
in
Center of the
State.
universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
ball again.
Picks up a short gain, but is sprung by the defense, flying to the football. Sixth play of the drive coming up.
It looks like they're going to bring pressure here.
Can he make it to the marker?
Daniels gets handed the ball behind the lane. Nothing but right room. Anthony has
the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a touchdown.
Setting
This is
the
you think
tone for
scoring.
the execution.
Going up 7-0.
Conference
Flag on the play.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a
Roughing
series or two
a
just
kicker.
to get settled in, especially the ball high. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They
They're
were
gonna
ready to go,
set-
and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Getting set to kick the
Bulldogs.
ball off
Georgia
now.
Bulldogs back to receive the pitch. He's off, and they're just going to
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So the
as
Georgia
you can see,
Bulldogs
Travis
offense makes
Etienne
their way
and
on the field for their
Dylan
first possession.
Fairchild, the
Well, it's
impact
not
players
easy
for
to
their
narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams
And
with great individual players.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Etienne. The stop made at the 45, and
Etienne
enough
getting the
for
ball,
a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Grab down the middle. It's Evans. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense.
Motion in the backfield.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got
He
a
gets a gain on
7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to the left.
Number one room and get this
but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again.
And ETN's going to get the ball into the end zone.
Touchdown, Georgia.
Tying up the game 7-7.
Textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time,
now Missy stay back to
running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Back, and he's going to take
Fields it
out,
inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quick completion to the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down.
Second inches.
Gonna run it.
Hand the ball again.
And get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. So some early drama here. All even at the end of 1. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And now the handoff.
Daniels will hand the ball.
Short the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Corner being able to pass up to him.
3rd and long now from the 44.
He didn't drop that ball. He missed the 3rd and 9 here.
For the 1st down.
And a flying Harmon. And Harmon didn't get enough to first down.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball
Oh,
36.
13 for the first down.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little
didn't hand the
bonus.
ball,
Nice
didn't
yards
it
after the
too.
catch.
And you see Texas Tech beat Kansas State
2nd down
with the
after that run on
upset.
the previous play.
Big championship. Daniels getting hand the ball again, getting a gain of 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to make some big plays downfield off the
1st and 10 at their own
Mississippi
13.
State in the red zone now. Handoff here from the
Getting hand the
shotgun.
ball, maneuvering,
The gain
and
is 2
getting stuck
yards,
to
so
the
it's
O-line,
2nd
but
and 8.
finding gain of 2.
quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
And trying to find Whitmore across the middle, but
a lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
defense
An
is ready.
important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
Fourth and 8. He's going to kick it right down the middle. Winston State goes up by 3. 2:38 left.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Motion in the backfield.
Hunt over the middle.
And that's a first down.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. It's an important first down on that running play.
First and 10.
Pre-snap motion from
back
the
for
receiver.
another motion.
Looking to throw it on first down.
They're going to get a good
Looking
screen
to set
play
up a
here.
screen pass here.
Brown.
The tackle is
Wow,
made,
over
not
9
the
yards.
big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a
And
little
that's
bit
going to
fooled
take us
here
to
by
a
the
2-minute warning
screenplay.
here.
Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press.
And Lou's going to get off the line and get in the backfield for a sack.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
And Blanton getting in the backfield for a sack again.
Timeout is called by the
Mississippi State
defense as their
causing
first of the
a
half.
punt
Going
here.
to bring their punt team
Here we're
on
back
the
to
field.
the punt.
Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position.
Taylor
He
has
takes it
some
around
running
the
room.
20.
Going to cut it to the outside and
Finally
get
came
to
down,
the
but that's a
35
solid
here.
return. Good work by the return man. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Empty here.
On first and 10, looking to throw.
And find
With the
Coleman.
catch, it's Coleman. Great move
Coleman
in the
breaks
open
some
field.
ankles and getting
An
to the own
explosive play across
41.
midfield, all the way to the 41. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Going to find Coleman on the
Catch made on the
speed out
out
route here.
And he'll run out of bounds.
Second one
picking
coming
a few
up.
yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
And
Like
a
the
very
route here, the
heinous
receiver
play
in the
here.
quick game. It's all about
The
timing.
quarterback 31
Quarterback
coming up
this
at
time puts the ball
132.
behind him, making it
Going
tough
to
for the
find
receiver to
Harmon
get
on the
back to make
drag
the
route
catch.
Brought
here.
down to the 27.
Third down.
First down. This offense is really threatening now.
Time is running
The
out.
offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield.
Looking to try to put some points on the board here.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Van Buren finds the running room, getting a first down. First and 14 on that run.
Mississippi
I
State
mean,
getting
first
set with a
and
first
10
and
on the
10 now.
run at the 14 here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Finding Coleman
Receiver
here.
makes the catch. Down at the 5.
No
After the
timeout
catch,
for
the offense really threatening
this
now.
offense.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just
Going
taking
two
what the
back here.
defense gives you.
16 seconds
Not a
left.
huge
Daniels
play,
right up the middle.
positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver,
They're
stay
going to
ahead
hurry
of
up
the
offense
sticks.
here. Daniels gets in the ball again. They get to the end zone.
Fights his way into the end zone.
Daniels had
Touchdown,
2
Mississippi
touchdowns on their
State.
day today.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing
8
a
seconds
job,
left.
and he's doing
This
an
is
outstanding job of just
17
reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Bringing it snap. It's total. Solid
Why would
coverage
you
here.
risk
They
it
get
for
it
that
at the
distance?
15. That's where the offense will take over.
And Georgia just want to
So
take
it's
a knee.
first
I
down,
did
but
get the
this
ball
knee
back
down
at
before
half,
halftime
and
here.
as you can see, Tulane up 14-13 against Tulsa with 39 seconds
Well,
left
looks like
in the
the
second
offense
quarter.
content to run the clock out here
As
and
we
go to
go
halftime.
to
Talk about the
halftime,
second half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
and this is a very
Kick it away
intense
now to
game
get this third
here.
quarter underway.
Georgia back to the kick is off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's that defense shifting again. They get the second half started with the running play.
ATN knocks it down by getting the first down
to the 35. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the
getting the
ground?
ball, but getting stopped in the backfield for a loss of one.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Motion in the backfield.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
And the quarterback getting pressured.
As he threw good pass rush there on first down. Second and 10 here.
Coming out empty here.
From the shotgun, drops back.
And the defender Patterson getting a hand on the ball.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen.
He's getting the ball, 4th and 4.
It
looks like they're going to kick a field goal
nice
here.
job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So check it out. Here comes the field
On the
goal
45
team.
here.
Long way out,
And
but
trying to
a
attempt
lot
the
of
field goal.
trust in the kicker here.
And the kick is no good.
No good. They're still down by 10. The Mississippi State offense
And Mississippi State takes over at the end of the
last time they scored a
45.
touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a
With a
stop?
gain of 1
They'll
on
bring
the
him down
run
after
here.
this is short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Daniels. He's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Of the 1 yard.
And now from the pistol formation.
3rd and 1 comes up at their own 46. Then they give him the ball again and they stop in the backfield here.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the second.
Gonna find Whitmore for the first down.
Enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Second mistake coming up.
And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to
Gonna
the
find
wide
Whitmore on the dig
He's
route.
got his man open
And
down.
Whitmore getting the ball to their 19.
Tackle made after a big gain. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Trying to run it. It's Daniels.
Just handing the ball.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense
8:05
worked
on the
very
run
hard
there.
at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Ryan is tied in
to the tight
for a
end.
gain of
And heads
3.
out of bounds after a decent gain. And they convert here on 3rd
Third
down
and 2
in the
coming
red
up
zone.
at
This is
their
a
own 10.
4-point type
Daniels
of
just
play.
hand the
Touchdown
ball.
or field goal.
Trying to fight
They
for
bring him
yards.
down after a gain.
Keep
Looks like
stop.
they
4th and
spotted
inches coming
short
up.
of a first down.
Offense on the
Less
field.
than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it
Daniels,
off.
find running
And
room.
they stop him
First
just
and a
short of the
goal,
end zone.
and
The
Daniels
offense set up
already
a
with
first and
102
goal now.
yards rushing on the
I
day
can really
today.
appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a
Will
full
you
away
be
from
able
the first
to
down
pull
line.
off a hat
Just
trick
punch it
here?
in and
No,
pick up a
getting
first down.
stopped for a
That's what
loss
they call
of
here,
2
and
from
it
the
works out.
run. Okay, Daniel's gonna have to sit you for today.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness.
Second goal
getting
comes
around
from
the
the
edge that
score.
time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put
He's
pressure on the
behind the ball.
quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very
Mississippi
talented.
State
It
up
shows you the physicality he has
17-7.
against the run as well.
And at their own two,
Let's see if
and
this
Hayes, the
sets up
freshman, getting the
as a
ball.
classic finish.
And he
Fights his
fights
way in
for the
score.
end zone.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Touchdown at Mississippi State Bulldogs. And they go up 24-7 here in the start of the fourth quarter. And this Mississippi State team is not looking like they were a couple weeks ago against Ole Miss.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. Tackled at the 14. Not
Send
very
this
good
ball
field
to the
position to start
14.
here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Tulane and Tulsa in a very, very interesting matchup.
The sure hands. It's ETN. To get him
Tulane
down
up
quickly, not much of a
28-21
gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the completion made. They wrap him up.
Yeah,
the gain is good enough for a first down.
This tackle is big.
New set of downs after that completion.
He's getting the first down there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now.
Stockton getting out of the pocket. Only doing a gain of
Tackle
2
there
in
with a
the play.
slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Eludes a tackle. The
Stockton,
junior
Gunner
quarterback
Stockton
shows his toughness.
getting out of the
Keeps this
backfield.
drive moving. Georgia's setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
In the first down. That's 39.
Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throw to the running back.
Stockton finds his running back.
And they get
He
him
gave
down
the
after
third
the
and
completion.
inches here.
Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through
Give me
the
this.
air.
Paulus with the
Picked off. What a
interception.
play. And he's got
It
some
looks like he
open
had nothing
field
but
ahead.
daylight as he was running toward the end zone.
Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And they're
The
holding
defense
it
joins the party
for
with
the
a pick
quarterback.
six.
Getting a 61-yard
Well,
pick
it's just
6.
something freeing when you have this kind of
And
lead.
this is like
and
this
you can
game
just
is out of
turn the
reach here
defense
now.
loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the
The
kick
returner
out.
just going
Touchback.
to take
Ball
a
started at
knee.
25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Snags the quick throw.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Meet the running
They
route.
make the stop, but not
Running
before
line
he
is
gains the
easy.
first down. Screenplay works. That completion good for
Oh,
a first
not for
down.
the
The
first
offense
down.
working with a new set of downs
Comes
here.
up at 2:30.
Hot over the middle. It's Evans. Tackle is finally made.
They're on their own side of the field now.
First down play call.
Coming up
How
in 2
aggressive
minutes
will it
running
be?
here.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. And a huge
Georgia
gain before
getting
he's forced out of
full
bounds. Big
inside
yards
the
set
10.
for fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion
In the
now.
backfield here.
And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab.
And they
zone.
scored a touchdown.
Dogs. The offense
I've
still
not
out there.
scored
They're going for
since
2 here.
First
Well, that's a
quarter.
thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the
Getting
touchdown.
onside kick here.
And the receiving team makes the recovery.
almost.
The hands team does its job
Recovered the
perfectly.
ball here.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious
Maybe
momentum.
57 seconds left. Davis finds the running room. Oh, good.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get
Georgia going to
organized
take
and
their first
preserve as much
timeout
clock
here.
as possible. Second down after that previous play.
Davis getting the ball again and
And
fighting
they
for the
tackle him,
first
but not
down.
before he picks up the first. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Davis just handed
It's
the
a
ball
nice
here.
wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about
Third and 10
integrity,
coming
not
up.
giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the final
There's a wide open
trail
receiver
across
complete.
the middle and
And
get
he's
the first
tackled
down.
only
And that is
after
going to
picking
be
up a first down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory
And
formation.
Mississippi
Quarterback
State will
just
be
takes a knee.
representing the
Wow, what a
SEC, the
tremendous
head of
run
the
these guys have had, and now they can
SEC.
call themselves champions of
As
the
they are
SEC.
SEC
That's one of the
champions.
most difficult titles to earn in this sport.
And Van
And now
Buren
with the
Jr.
playoff
leading
limit,
his
we can
team.
find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And then 12 yards and freshman Hayes with a 2-yard touchdown. Seems as though Whitmore came out and led his receiver corps today with 43 receiving yards. Coleman got 42. Troy got 33, and Harmon got 31. Mosley getting 20 yards on the day as well. And Blanton and Hinton on the defensive side got 2 times loss on the day. Jenkins Lewis getting 1 time loss on the day. Blanton and Lewis also getting a sack on the day. And Pollock only interception, getting a 65-yard pick. Turning to see who Mississippi State will be playing in the CFP if they made the top 4.